What's going on, family? It's another week. Let's get it. Let's rock it. I'm excited to be with you guys today. So we're gonna go straight into looking at what the currencies are giving us. Last week we didn't have much going on when I did this. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Look and see what's going on. All right. Let's see. It looked like for AXY, the head and shoulder pattern still looks like it's forming, but right now we can go back from June 25th or 24th, so about 2 weeks. All right, let's see what the market is giving us. Right now we are in the buy zone, because if I draw this, all right, we have the buy zone going this way. Okay, so you can have everything is in the buy zone. Okay, you can see this as well. We are in a buy zone. Can I draw like this? Yes, but I'm gonna do it like this. All right, this is a strong push. All right, so that is bullish as of right now. Let's go to British pound. All right, just doing a quick markup. British pound looks like it's still consolidating. It's not really. It's tough. It's tough to read it, right? Look at it this way. You can see this as well. We can see this. It broke out in this particular. So we have a triangle here, right? Because we have this high, we have this lower high, we have this low, we have this higher low, right? So it's not really trending, but right now it's looking good, right? Because it broke this high. But when a week starts, right, is it going to break this high? Right? I'd be much safer with this, right? Are we gonna see this, or are we gonna see this, or are we gonna see this? Right? So this is why I kind of wait till Sunday, Monday, right? For this to do a stint, so I can see what's going on. So that one I'll leave it alone. Canadian dollar overall is bearish. But currently right now it's hella bullish. Just from May, where you can see this sharp move down. Right, so from May you can see this sharp move. I just want to show you this. All right, now it's in the buy zone. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete that. You can see here where we have a buy zone going on. Let's draw it up like this. All right, so I could put this as well. Canadian dollar to be bullish. The US dollar created. Ooh, wow, interesting, huh? Interesting. So the US dollar, you can see from May as well, right? Created this, right? Can we draw like this? Then now it is bearish. Right? You can see it's clearly bearish. You can see that it broke this here, right? Everything is bearish. All right, it's bearish. All right, there's nothing else you can say about that. All right. Now I drew a base up of these, this low, this low. I mean, can you do this? Of course you can. Can you draw like this? Bring it here if you want to. I mean, it's up to you. All right, can you do it like this? No matter what you put it, it's bearish. You can see the EMA, SMA, right? It's bearish right now. It's consolidating, right? So looking for the breakout for the dollar right here, which it did. It broke out on that low. Okay, if it continues pushing down, then of course we know what to do. But we might see. I mean, everything is bearish right here, right? I'm not even gonna. That's clearly is bearish. So market is correlated, right? What's going on with euro? Euro just from June, May was, where's May? May is all over here. Okay, so let's see what's going on now. All right, so this is pretty tough, huh? So I'm gonna draw it on the bigger time frame, right? On the bigger picture. So let's look at it this way. Let's look at. All right, let's look at what's happening here. What's happening here? Ooh. All right, so you can see here we have the bearish momentum, where this could be a counter, right? I'm looking at it on a 4-hour time frame. It's choppy. It's hella choppy, right? It already broke this lower high here, right? The next place that we can get any type of market resistance would be this, the previous lower high, which is here, which is what, 116.14, sorry. All right, so this is the next area of any type of resistance, right? So I'm expecting the market to maybe do this, right? Or, oh, sorry, or it can drop. I don't, based on what I see, right? It's gonna take a lot for it to break this high with euro. Right, of course, that's what we see a lot of euros doing a lot of foolishness. Let's look at the British. That's a British pound. Canadian yen. Right, yen is weak. Right, we're at this high right here. Is it going to respect this high, right, or is it going to push back down? Again, a lot of questions being asked. But as of right now, it is bearish. Okay, there's I mean, it's bearish. It's not. Ooh, oh. Interesting, huh? So, okay, so this is a no train zone, right? Japanese yen. You want to see what it does when the market opens up. Oh, right, you want to see what it does when the market opens up. So probably we'll see this, right? Now we don't know what's gonna happen. Is it gonna continue breaking through, or is it gonna reject here, or are we gonna see the market continue continue this journey that it has been since what? Since April. Okay, so it looks like it's still gonna be bearish because right now it's still a lower high. Right, you see it, a lower high here, lower low, lower high. Right, so it's still continuing its bearish as of right now. Swiss franc, let's see what's going on. That's bearish as well, right? Swiss franc. That's interesting because the dollar is bullish, right? I mean, dollar is bearish, so the other one should be. So remember, well, no, we're not gonna go too deep into it because some of you guys, y'all gonna be lost. Remember correlation, right? When two currencies are going the same direction, you usually see the market, see price is consolidating, right? So this is bearish as well, clear as day. What is this? SS, okay. So we have this high, or this lower high here, equal high, right? Gonna see if it's going to break it. If it breaks this, then we'll have some, potential uptrend there. If it continues, which it looks like it is, because since April, we've been seeing this downtrend, all right? This bearish momentum. So for those of you that don't see what I'm talking about, this. We got lower high, right? We got a high here, we got a low here, right? These are the major points, all right? Major points. Okay, we got this low here. I'm not going too deep into what it is. All right, so we got those major points. That's how I drew my trend line there. Now New Zealand dollar, ooh, okay, you can see it. For New Zealand dollar, you can see that too. Right, it is choppy, right? Overall, since January, it's been downtrend, but it's choppy, right? But it's a clear downtrend, right? But it's choppy. So this, you might not want to trade this. So this is bullish right now. You can see it June 25th. Okay, that was about 2 weeks ago. It's not too crazy. All right, so you can see this. Right, we can probably see another push, right? A place I see that we could have a reversal will be right here. Okay, so we could have a small push. So right now, we can make that more bullish, right? Because you can get what's this, New Zealand dollar, you get those push up, right? So we got New Zealand dollar bullish, barely. Swiss franc bearish, yen bearish, euro nothing, DXY bearish, Canadian dollar bullish, Australian dollar bullish, right? So this is a very shaky market. Remember, August, is it August or September? That's one of the worst months to trade. I forget which month is one of the worst. Let me see real quick. I think it's August. Yeah, August. Yeah, so this month we're in right now is considered one of the worst months to trade. All right, so just take note that August is one of the worst months to trade. The market is it's ugly, right? Around June, July, the market slowed down. So during August, major institutional investors and market makers under North America and Europe, they take extended summer breaks, right? Summer holidays, so causing liquidity to dry up and price action, to become erratic. So that's what we see right now. Usually, if the dollar's down, right? If the dollar is down, you should see everything else up. Now we see, you know, yen is weak at the same time the dollar is weak. Swiss franc is weak at the same time the dollar is weak. Let's call it New Zealand dollar is weak overall, but right now for the past 2 weeks or so, you can see it like it's a mess, right? So June 26th, yeah. So the past 2 weeks, right? It's been crazy. So you got to be careful. This month is one of the worst months to trade. All right, so just take note of that. Okay, now let's look at some pairs that I let's see if I see anything. I'm not gonna try JPY. I'm not gonna try it. Next. Okay, so maybe USDCAD, you probably get something there, right? So we have this low right here. You can probably get a trade here. Let's see. Let's look at this. Right. So this is a possibility, right here. Right. It's a possibility, clear possibility. All right. And this is something that I like to see. All right. An area that's this area of interest for me. Right. So that's a nice area of interest. Right, so nice area of interest right here. Right, I can look at, but I have to also back test this area. Make sure it's Gucci. Right, look, you can see key levels here as well. Right, because you can see these key levels. Right, you can go back, you know, just back test a little bit. Just go back and see. Okay, did the market respect these areas? Oh yeah, that's nice, huh? See a whole bunch of touches right here. Right, I'm never gonna use those. I'm just gonna go back in time a bit more. You can see right here as well. Right, key levels. Right, that's like 3 times. A touch right there. All right, you go ahead and be back test. I'm not gonna go too far. I'm just gonna leave it right here. All right, key levels. Okay, perfect. We're done. All right, so you know, go ahead, you back test. You see if this areas that the market respected before. Yeah, and you clearly can see, right? So as of right now, no retest, no entry. Right, let's see on the 15-minute time frame. Nope, no retest. So the market just pushed through. So now I'm just waiting on the 15-minute time frame to just wait for it to come back down here to look for some type of entry around this area, right, which is 1.40 thousand. Right, looking for some entry around there. All right, another one, maybe let's see if there's something clean. As of right now, nope, not looking at that. Look at the 4 hour. I mean, guys, you could just look at the market and just see, okay, see, this is a mess. So right now I see one. So I might, for that one, I might do 100 pips. Where these are okay. All right, so I might do 100. Take out gold. I don't trade gold, so it's no point of having it there. I was looking at it for students, but ain't no point. It is nonsensical for me to be looking at it. All right, Euro USD, I'm not gonna look at it. GU, I'm not gonna look at it. NU, yes, I can look at that. Oh, it's choppy though. No, yeah, but I can trade this. June. All right, so for this, right, there's 2 areas that we can possibly trade. One is right here. All right, so let's see. I hasn't touched there yet. So it's right here. Right, so we can possibly look at this as a place of interest, right? So we can look right here. All right, family. So let's look at this. Let's just look at 500, 600. Okay, so this could be an area of interest, right? Break in, come in right here. All right, so you can look for a buy, a long position right there. Okay, so right here. All right, okay, so and that would be okay. Actually, I'm gonna go for these 2 trades as in the 10%. So looking for long here, looking for a short. What was the other one? USDCAD. USDCAD. Okay, perfect. So USDCAD and NZDUSD are the 2 that I'm looking for. All right, now you could get also to a potential. Oh wait, let's go ahead and backtest this real quick. All right, let's go ahead and backtest this right here real quick. All right, so let's go. Let's see. Remember, you always want to backtest and see what the market did in the past, right? Okay, so you can see, it's not clean touches, but it's all right. Okay, so you can see clean touches. All right, you can see clean touch. All right, these are key levels. All right, backtest this area. You can use this as well. You can see a lot of clean touches right here. You can see the market reversing right here multiple times. You can see a market reverse right there multiple times. All right, you can see here. All right, again, market reversing. All right, so I mean, this is you can see these levels. I guess you could use that. You could use this if you want to. So again, I'm just doing this quick, right? You can see this as well right here. This right here, it's my swag. Okay, so NZDUSD, and then these two are the main ones I'm looking for. So that could be 20% growth, 200 pips, just by these two trades, based off of the beginning of the week. All right. Now, if it doesn't push there, then I'm looking to get in. Where this right. So that would be right here. All right. That could be another key level. All right. Where it is right there. How do I know? Wouldn't you like to know, huh? So this could be another key level right here. Okay, so you can see that the market, let's see the market respected these areas. You can see it's respected. All right, you can see that, see the market touch, right, touch right there. All right, so these are key levels. For this video I don't see it. Let me mark it up. All right, so right here you got two. Right, you got two right there. Got another one right here. All right, so these are key levels. All right, key levels of market, always, you know, look to reverse it. You got another one right here. Okay, you can see, and I'm not even gonna go deep. You can see right here, right? You can see, all right, you can see right here. All right, so that's it. Okay, so like another key place that you're looking at could be 59,000. All right, 59,000. Right, that could be another key area, place of interest for an entry. All right, so with that being said, family, God bless. I see you guys next week. Like I always say, Mr. Danko signing out. Idiot. Peace.